She's not here. Hello again. Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
Hey, what's sacrificed? The Bhed said summoners were being sacrificed. That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
Why couldn't they trust guardians to protect the summoners? The Bhed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know? You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then... If she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni too, you know?
Was I the only one who didn't know? Tell me why! Why were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
We weren't hiding it.
It was just too hard to say.
Lulu! How could you? How could you? Isn't she like a sister to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face Sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of Sin, you know that.
A world without sin. That is the dream of all Yevon's children. And we will use that power even if it means our lives.
I've been telling Yuna! Let's go to Xanarkand together! Let's beat Sin! I told her all the things! We could! And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything! But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do. I want my journey to be full of laughter.
I can't let her die. I'll find her!
Odessa! Go, go, go!
3 minutes, Maft!
Reno! We reach 1 minute!
Where's Yuna?
Ajanuha hupon? Ajanuha yemeja!
I said, where is she? Answer me! Answer me, damn you!
What do you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace!
No!
Ah, words! Show me action!
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Of course not! That's why we're gonna look! Using this airship!
Airship? Vedan, Neito Doku!
Wari! Even maker 1,000 years, Ujantia!
Jack!
Ah, Nick Pick, Pick! Echt, elke dreht!
Fredaggio, Wicho.
E-A-U-E Nobo Meno Re and Miri Yochu Yoko Asate Kanae Kutamae.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina. Hey, don't! Ida! Nadine Dukit. Wat wundank. Frida kut ipwid makina. Ekto lipa piemta. Wika.
Hey, look, don't get so down. Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie!
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere oscillifinder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere oscillifinder?
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. Because of the given taboo on machina, we're running around in the dark here. Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
We're powerless as long as we're on this ship. We're powerless.
Careful what you touch. Ship's not as stable as she looks.
Make your supper! It's right, Nidek! Umuk e nemo hinsubunda.
Remember this ship? It's the one we found under the sea. Remember this ship?
I can't believe we're flying through the sky in this. A machina. I can't believe we're flying.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing. Whether Yuna's safe or not...
that sacrifice. Kimahri will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna. Kimahri never forget.
Our lives to the Bhed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my brother dying when this is all over. If only there was some way of doing it without anyone dying.
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, sin would kill us all. Spira doesn't have that time.
Well, well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if you need any of my wares. Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated. All proceeds will go to help restore home. Ah, how is your progress with our language?
None too shabby. Check this out. Hela Dusadwi.
Just repeating what I've said is not talking now. But your pronunciation's quite passable. You've been studying, I see. May I help you? Thank you. Your
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me. If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Wait! There's something I want to ask you. What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage? Show some sympathy.
Oh, like all the sympathy you showed me first time we met.
You're right. Quitting now would be sort of anticlimactic, no? Tell Yuna something, would you? Tell her she still has a rival. Me. Tell her she'd better do her best or be bested. You'll tell her, won't you? Thanks for the company. I feel so much better now. Thanks for the company.
after rescuing Yuna. Then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching can send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good! Then it's settled. Rescue Yuna.
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage.
Vitran! Verfolgt Yuna!
Frana!
Effen Krufui!
Yuna! Where was that?
The palace of St. Bevelle, heart of Yevon.
Gramps, let's move!
Easy, kiddo. Bevelle's defenses are top-notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? You scared? Yuna's there, so we go and get her! And that's all!
You got guts? Carlo Inca du Bevelle! Vive Cabakiret!
Nukan!
It'll take a while to get to Bevelle. Meanwhile,
we prepare for battle!
Meet your supper!
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
He is dead as Jiskel was. His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Whoa, scary.
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's called a wedding dress.
What?
The city of Bevelle is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting. You or Riku should study your magic, just in case. Seymour is one of the dead now. Odd. Why does Maester Micah allow the unsent to walk free? The city of Bevelle is built... You or Riku should...
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
Perhaps he won't expect it. Bevelle. It's been 10 years. Bevelle.
They grabbed Yuna back in the Sanubia Desert. One of the Grotto squads that attacked home found her.
being attacked from within. Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
You're awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends! There's nothing to do but...
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yeah, let's go!
Thanks.
Riku, you've made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
Be careful.
Well then, what next? Too cramped to call. I'll leave this fight to you. It's too cramped. I'll leave this fight to you.
Now there's a rare sight.
Whoa, that's huge!
What is that?
The guardian worm, Evray. The great sacred beast, protector of Bavel.
The red carpet has teeth.
Wait, that means we're close to Bavel.
Riku, you read me! We're gonna fight that thing! Get on deck and show him what you got! Go!
There he goes again.
The ferryman asks a high price. Open the hatch. We fight.
Evray is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
We gotta pay. If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
I have faith in your victory.
Gee, thanks.
May I have... Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Your...
our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move. Well, tell me quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Not alone, you won't.
closer!
Yeah! We're going in!
closer!
Just a minute!
Go back! Farther away!
Hold on!
Vidran! Come in!
Idiots inside! Don't be falling now! the idiots inside! Don't be false!
Manyamukek Mufan!
Hey, Copperfield!